coming from beautiful South Korea. I'm in the capital, Seoul city center. Actually, I'm not in the city center. I'm actually quite north of it. Currently just at the base of Bukhansan National Park. And as you can see, there's quite a few people that come here for the hiking side of things. Just on the street at the base alone, there's lots of restaurants for post-climbing activities, of course, as well as quite a few marts so you can get your drinks, get your snacks, but also a lot of hiking gear for those that are new or wanting to get into the hiking side of things. They can come here and buy some lovely hiking gear. And from reading online, I believe it's like a 3-hour climb via the most complex route right to the top and a 2-hour climb down. So not sure what to expect, hence I've brought a lovely jacket with me just in case it gets a little bit chilly right to the top. Definitely looking forward to a lovely hike. And before you start this lovely climb, make sure you have some water, some snacks, as well as some repellent. There is meant to be a lot of lovely bugs and insects going up, so I should go buy some. So as you can see, this is the route that we'll be taking. This is the advanced route, especially towards that section there is a difficult part. And then this is the more intermediate route that's a little more leveled off from the bottom all the way up. Fun fact number 1, national parks are very, very rare within the city, and regardless of that, in 1983, the Bukhansan National Park was considered the 15th national park of South Korea, stretching across 79.9 kilometers of area between Seoul and Gwangido. Okay, this is one hell of a climb. I am sweating buckleless. I'm gonna have to start taking this off soon. Damn. Okay, believe it or not, the majority of the people that come here on this hike that I've seen so far are either school kids with their teachers or the elderly, which kind of makes sense, I guess, because it's a weekday and everyone's either at work or, yeah, mostly at work or school, I guess. Okay, I've hiked for about 70 minutes so far. I think now is probably a good time to have some breakfast and grab a drink. I've got my lovely cinnamon curl thingy, sugary, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I've been addicted to this since I've come here in Seoul and I've been having it every single day. They do have that in the UK, of course, and pretty much every single other place, but these ones are just like the optimum level of sweetness and softness and the whole lot, basically. But first, dehydration. Ooh. Now, the Bukhansan National Park is divided into 2 areas, with the Urung Pass being right in the center of it. The Bukhansan Mountain being from the south, which is where we're going, and the Yeongjebong Mountain from the north. And I can see some lovely views. Okay, I've officially clocked 90 minutes on my watch. But then again, please bear in mind that I'm going at a much slower pace than most other people, just because I have a heavy bag and this lovely camera trying to get all these shots. So I think by now, if you're walking at a normal pace, minus the camera gear and stuff and a backpack, I think you should have been 45, 60 minutes in. Now, the Bukhansan National Park actually has a Guinness World Record for the most visited national park per unit of area, per square meter, no, per area, getting approximately 5 million visitors every single year. And because of that, I think they've made this national park so very well prepared, from the steps to the ropes. You can see it everywhere. It's very well equipped, from the benches to the areas where, in the case where it was a fire hazard, there are easy escape routes, I guess you could say. They spent a good amount of time and money on this place, making it as eco-friendly and human-friendly as possible. Now, the problem with so many visitors every single year is that the ecosystem does gradually get affected in a negative way. So what they've done here is during certain moments of the year whereby there's a lot of forest fires, they do not allow people to hike north to reduce the risk of, you know, forest fires breaking out and people being at the top and it becoming a, you know, a big problem. How to climb this without dying? Okay, it is the final bit, I think, right to the top, I think, and it's getting really, really steep. Having to use a little bit of your hands just for the safe side. I think I'm close right to the top, so let's check it out. You won't believe the views I'm seeing right now. It is beautiful. Wow. I can see the whole city. I can see the city mixed with the landscape, with the mountains, with the jungle area, with the forest, the national parks, whatever you want to call it. It is such an amazing view. From this view, you can actually determine what the city landscape looks like roughly. And this whole time I thought Seoul was just like a major city, building after building after building after building. No, the way you look at it is literally the buildings and the whole city has been surrounded and built in a way where the ecosystem hasn't been affected. So you have a bit of city here, a bit of land, a bit of city here, a bit of land, and it's just like a bit of national parks, a bit of forests everywhere. It is beautiful. That wasn't the top, of course, because you can see from the drone shot that there's still quite a lot still left by the looks of it. So this bit now is a little bit more harder by the looks of it, even though they've got this nice, lovely bridge in front of me. This little section should become a little bit more easier in theory, and I just don't like touching stuff, unfortunately, so I'm just going to use my lovely feet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, something has come to my attention since I've come here in this open space. The view behind me is lovely of the city, but the main thing that's come to my attention is that I've climbed the wrong lovely peak. I was meant to climb that peak over there, let me show you. So that was where I was meant to go, to the top there. And I actually think that I'm pretty much at the top here. I think I'm about 20 meters away from the top. So unfortunately, I'm at the wrong peak. Okay, I figured out what's happened. So that peak over there is the peak I was meant to climb. And it turns out that the route that I took towards this national park, it was the incorrect route in order to climb that peak, which means if I wanted to climb that peak, I should have gone another 3 metro stops if I were to have taken the metro, which I didn't. I took the bus from the south, but more from the east, which means this was the intermediate trek, not the advanced trek, because that would have been the advanced trek. Damn. Okay, I'm right here at the peak of the intermediate trek. I've clocked 2 hours and 26 minutes, call it 2.5 hours. And in all honesty, like I said, I've spent way too much time in certain spots, obviously taking some amazing shots. So I think you can probably do this climb in 45 minutes, maximum an hour. And I think that's it pretty much. That's the national park out here. It is amazing. It's a good trek. It's peaceful. Not many people at all. I think it's obviously during the week. I think it's definitely one of those things that you do need to do if you want to get away from the city life for a bit. If you're out here in Seoul, I'm really considering going over to that advanced one. But that's it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely national park vlog, and hopefully this vlog has inspired you to come here and hike this amazing route once you're out here in Seoul. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.